An interesting aspect of social psychology is de-individuation, or a loss of a person's sense of individuality and personal responsibility, often found when a person is found in groups or large mobs or riots. Most people have a moral code that they attain to. Most people are able to monitor and control themselves as to act within their own beliefs, attitudes, and values. This is easy to do when it's only the individual, and their actions will easily and effortlessly be associated with them. They see themselves as responsible and see themselves as individuals and related to their own actions rather than the actions of a group. As evidenced in the Salem witch trials above, de-individuation really occurs when a person goes against their own core values, their own attitudes, and their own beliefs, and begins to act as a group would act rather than following to their own personal beliefs, as seen in the Salem witch trials as aforementioned, the lynching mob shown here, or the KKK picture shown here. Many people wouldn't do this on their own, but when they're caught up in a group mentality, they begin to act as a part of the group. Many different factors can bring on the de-individuation, such as celebrating a sports team victory as seen above when the Lakers won the NBA Finals in 2010, or political rallies as seen here, when voters and protesters get caught up in the energy from the crowd and begin to lose their sense of responsibility and begin to be caught up with everyone else. Also, riots are a prime example of de-individuation, as protesters and those angry begin to become more angry, begin to feel anonymous and act as a group would. Many people wouldn't rob or loot a store on their own, but given the right situation and the right group mentality, the de-individuation kicks in and people begin to freely do what they want. All in all, de-individuation is when a person loses their own sense of responsibility and self-identity and begins to identify as a group and sees the group communally responsible for their own actions.